Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So what do we do when we run short of bread during the lockdown? We bake our own bread. Yes, today we are going to make Irish soda bread. Now this is no yeast, no egg bread, and this is how it looks like. You can see the outside crust is golden brown and it's nice and crisp, yet inside it's going to be very soft and tender. So let's get started. So first thing you need to do is to preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And as we are going to make this by hand, you need a large bowl for this. Now you can either make this with all-purpose flour or whole wheat flour, but I'm going to use both. So here goes the all-purpose flour, the whole wheat flour, the baking soda, salt, now I also like to add a little sugar into this, but this is optional. You can avoid it, but I would suggest you to go for this. And lastly, I am also adding some oats, and now these are optional too. These add a little texture and flavor to your bread. So I'm just going to whisk all these together. You can also use your hand to do the same. So this is soda bread in its most basic form. So you need only 4 ingredients for this. Flour, baking soda, salt and buttermilk. That's it. Now you can either use all-purpose flour or wheat flour, but I am today using both of the flours. So just a little bit of mixing with the whisk or your hand. Okay, and here is our buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, make your own sour milk by adding 1.5 teaspoon of either vinegar or lemon juice in 1.5 cup of milk. And now I'm going to make a well in the center of my dry ingredients. And I'm going to pour the buttermilk into this. Now don't use all of the buttermilk into the flour. Just add a little bit first. Mix it very gently. Use either any wooden spoon or any kind of spatula with which you can mix this gently. Mix this with very light hands. So I'll be adding some more. Now this mixture is usually sticky, so don't worry, we don't need this as our regular dough that we use for our other breads or rotis or chapatis. This is a different dough. We are going to use it like very light hands. So now I'm using my hands because I can feel that and I'll understand the dough better. Very softly, very lightly, I'm mixing this dough. And meanwhile, if you are new to my channel, please do click the subscribe button and also do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications whenever I post a new video. I post videos every week, and for those who are already the members of my group, my subscribers, please do not forget to share this video with your family and friends or with anyone who can be benefited from this video. Now usually the breads they take their rise from yeast, but this Irish soda bread is going to take its rise with the help of the soda we have used in this. So now you see the ball is sticky but not too much. So now what I'm going to do is just gather everything in a kind of ball, and I'm going to flour the surface, and I'm going to knead the dough over here very lightly once again, not too harsh with the dough. I'm doing it with very light hands. So I have lined my baking tray with butter paper, and here goes my dough. So now we're going to flatten this out into a round, about a 7-inch round, you can say. And now I'm using some cream to brush over the bread. And if you don't have the cream, you can use milk or buttermilk also. This is just for the browning purpose, and you can totally skip this process too. And now put a little flour on it. This is just for the look. You can even put some oats on it. So with my kitchen scissor, and now I'm going to put a cross on the top that is about ½ centimeter deep. Now just be sure that your scissors are clean. It should be your kitchen scissor. That's it. I think this is going to be a very nice and easy bread. Now I'm going to put this in my preheated oven, and I'm going to bake this for about 30 minutes. It can be a little more or little less, and I would also tell you that I rotate my baking sheet halfway from front to back, so you can also do that. So into the oven for about 30 minutes. So our soda bread is now done, but it's quite hot right now. Well, it should be eaten while it's warm, but right now it's very hot. So let's wait till it's a bit cooler, and then I'll cut it. So you can just dust this flour if you want. Otherwise you can keep it right away like the same. Okay, so now let's cool it for a bit, and we'll come back later. So our bread is still warm but cool enough to have a bite, and let me cut this now. So here it goes. You can see the bread is dense as compared to the yeast bread. It's really good, moist and tender from inside. It's tough from outside but soft from inside. Now let me take another slice, put some butter on it while it's warm. Now this bread can be taken with butter or jam for breakfast, or you can serve it with a hot bowl of soup, and it also makes a great toast. Now this bread can be stored at room temperature for about 3 days, well wrapped or in an airtight container, or up to 1 month in the freezer. So I hope you like this recipe. If you like it, do give it a big thumbs up, and if you try it, also share the pictures with me on my Instagram with the hashtag BakeWithDeepali. So until we meet again, stay home, stay safe, and bake with me.